Yo, what's up? I'm back again. So, let's see. Starting second stream. I guess this is the third live stream for Zang Fund. So, okay, working on writing the annual report class now. So yeah, it took about an hour break. I'm going to probably start working on the annual reports class. So in the previous two streams, I have been trying to write this web scraper. Hey, Bookie. I've been trying to write this web scraper for reading annual reports on the SEC Edgar database, and what I'm doing now is hopefully writing a class that can kind of store this annual report and pretty much have all of the information that I need and be able to call functions. And have a consolidated place to store all my data. I think that's the big idea. So with that being said, right now what's going on is I have a lot of functions that are kind of just stored in a file, I guess, or a module, whatever the correct term is. And today I'm going to spend some time kind of cleaning up my code, consolidating that into a single class, and hopefully being able to make some progress with that. So I guess then I could probably dive right into it. And I also want to figure out, so I think this is one of my goals, how do I import modules? Let's see. Import custom-made modules into a Python notebook. And also into other files. Okay. I think that's something that should be important. Okay, I have a lot of tabs opened up. Alright. So I don't need the data. I don't need the reports either. I need the annual report.py. Maybe report.py. Puts in none. Maybe file path. If URL, then we do scrape def finish. def parse annual report URL. So annual report parts is equal to parse annual self.parse eyes. Okay, so if is URL inner reports is equal to self inner reports, so maybe return a git. Alright, you need to scrape annual reports. So let's create a comment here. So scrapes the annual reports, scrapes an annual reports on the SEC Edgar database and scrapes an annual report on the data point on SEC database, SEC Edgar, then parses through the HTML to splits the scrapes an annual report on the SEC Edgar database, then parses through the HTML. Stores each individual parts and item onto to a dictionary. So parameters URL, so string rep URL of the annual reports in the SEC directory listing returns. So this should return a dictionary whose keys are the parts / items are the names parts 1, 2, 3, 4 and items parts and items. So I have 1, 2, 3, etc. Scrapes an inner report on the SEC Edgar database. Alright, so this we can use so parsed inner reports. Parsed inner report is equal to parsed parts clean is equal to self.scrape annual reports URL. Scrape the annual reports. So what is it called when we return two different things in Python? Python return two values. Okay, so when we do this, this is just returning a tuple. Returns tuple. So we have beautiful soup, and then list. Tuple parsed annual reports, and then parsed parts clean. A list of navigable strings. Parse parts clean. Okay. So after we get all of the parts, find elements in between. Extracts the elements between the parts. All right. So we have. Wait, what is this? Oh, right. Maybe we want the list then. Elements. Parse. So parts tuple is equal to self dot extract parts. So, parse parts clean. Full yeah, maybe we don't even need it. port dictionary to store all the parts. Okay, so maybe, so we have the parts now. So we have the parts now. Then maybe to find items. Okay, so after we have the parts, so maybe we can create a function that will, so we can call a function that will take the elements between two parts or the last part 4 and returns a dictionary has all the items and that is all, and returns a dictionary that has all the items and the corresponding beautiful soup elements. For the elements or tags in between. So we'll call this def extract items. So we are looking for parts, which should be a beautiful soup object, and then part name, part elements, part name. This should be just a, let's say, integer, and then so this one will extracts the parts between the items between within a specific part of the manual ports. So this will let's return a dictionary. So parameters, you have a parts elements. So this is a beautiful soup object. Soup, and then this one will, so this is a elements So these are the elements in between. All of the elements for a specific parts of the annual of the 10K, and then returns part name and part number. Maybe it's better. Part number. So the parts we are looking for in the number of the parts. Okay, so let's get extracts the items within a specific part of the annual report. So if part number is equal to so yeah, maybe we can create 4 different functions to extract all the elements. So if part 1 is equal to 1, so if part number is equal to 2, then maybe if part number is equal to 3, and then part number is equal to 4, else prints invalid part number. So part number is equal to 3, then we'll call this so item state is equal to extract items part 1. F extract items part 1. Yeah. Okay, maybe let's see. So items is equal to Click on a random one. Okay. Making a bit of progress. Oh. We can add that here. Oh, 30 minutes. Alright, it's not bad. So item 1. Let's see, this is in
这上面得클린一下吧，卡这么乱。
我现在是他们 OK。Alright, so we have item 1 is in its own paragraph, which is not a div. Interesting. Usually they're divs. And then italicized. So what about just searching up item 1, item 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, it'll be, oh, right. So we would want the start of the string, okay. So maybe we could, instead of doing actual strings, we might want to do a list of what do you call it? List of regular expressions. So we don't care about what's in between. Let's do item 1. Dots, and then do re dot I. Okay. And then let's so we have item 1, item 2, let's see, is there item 3 mayhaps? Okay, there's a 1A actually, alright. Item 1A, risk factors. Item 2, okay. Item 3 and item 4, alright. item 3 and item 4 unresolved. Oh, item. Okay, so item 1A, 1B, item 2, item 3, item 4. So those should be the items that we want. Okay. Find elements in between. So maybe I do this. Oh, okay. Parse in your parts.find all. So I think parts elements. So this is not sure if I can do this. So I'm putting a list into the string parameter. Arguments. Parameter itself, so I'm not too sure if I can use a list as an argument to the parameter. So I'll have to see. Parse items, then parse items clean. And now we can iterate through all of our, okay, so iterates through all of the items. And then we have, let's say, 4 item in index and range 0 to the length of item parsed items clean -1 sets for the last. just navigable strings. Okay, now that I think about it, part 4 actually might cause an error. Another code. Form might not be a beautiful soup. So let's try like warn. Okay. I think items dict. Maybe this is where we input everything. Alright. So items dict item. So we have the item name is equal to parse items.
把人放好了。
Okay.
挂吧。
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to leave soon. I think the food's ready. So I might stop this stream now, continue it back up later. For another like 30-45 minutes or so. So, okay. To do, figure out way to iterate through parsed items. Clean and gets store all the items in items. In items. Dict. Yeah. Okay. So made some new functions. Currently still working on them. Gonna eat. Bye. Alright. I will see you guys later.